Hello, you guys. Hi, Gracie. Let's see. See how everything looks here. Takes a minute for it to show up over here for me to read your comments because I've got the phone flipped around so everything's not backwards. Victoria is here and Gracie is here, and I'll be looking at my tablet. Go back and forth. And Serps is here. He's on the bone today. Hi, Tank. Come on in. It's a bit low. Is that better? Hello, Laura's Block Ministries. Good to see you. Tell me if that made it any better. I thought I turned it up. Huh. Let me look. Nope, it's all the way up. Sorry, I've got you on my table. It might be a little shaking. Wendy Jo is weaving in ends, lurking and weaving in ends. Hello, Kitra. Hello, VJ. How is everybody? Happy Monday. I've been vacuuming. I'm ready to take a little break. Hi, Margaret. Mr. Fiber vacuums the house and I vacuum the she shed. But there was a lot. Are you guys ready to see what I got at the thrift store? I've got my water, but I also have my coffee back there on my cart. So what I really want to open is this box, because this box has never been opened. At least it doesn't look like it. This is a little box of crocheted hats and scarves. 20 pairs of coordinating hats and scarves. All easy enough for beginners. Designs for all seasons feature beautiful yet affordable yarns and some novelty yarns. Each project card features a full color photo, size, and material information and step-by-step directions. I don't know why I sound far away. I don't know why. Let's try something. Want to see if the Bluetooth is picking it up. You know, it might be picking up my car. My phone might be picking up my car. Good Lord. Hold on. All right, hold on. I'm going for a ride, y'all. Give me a minute. Is it still the same? Or is it better? Well, how strange. It does not like that back camera. Okay, well, we'll just do it on the front, and we're just gonna have to deal with the backwards stuff, okay? That's fine with me. I get my tablet out of the way. That's better, huh? Okay, I'll just have to get you guys up here. It's just gonna have to be backwards. That's all we can do. So strange. Hi, Shad. Let me straighten y'all up now. There, I'd hate for you to be crooked. The yarn wall looked crooked. I put 2 new cakes up here. Those Rena cakes, I put them right there. Hello, Annette. Tangled in Yarn, how are you? So good to see you guys. Happy Monday and August, and I mean, we're just rolling around, aren't we? There's still interference. Well, everything else is shut off. I'm gonna give it a second, okay? I wonder if you're hearing the air conditioner. I think maybe she is catching up. You might be catching up, Bridget. Yours might be a little bit behind. I'm gonna give it a second and see. So as I showed you in my video, if you have not seen it, I picked up some yarn at the thrift store, and I thought, and I have not opened these bags to see what's in it. I don't know what it smells like. I don't know what it looks like. I have 3 of them. And then I have this little box I want to open. And then I have this book, Once Again Wonders. I have this book, The Baby Crochet. You're paying for the air, so you're staying in it. That's funny, Shad. And then I got my Mary Maxim and my Crochet World today. I know that when Hirschner sends out their magazine, that it is always a different one. People get different magazines. I wonder if everybody gets a different. Do you have earbuds on? Do you all get different Mary Maxim magazines also? Is that Panda? Here, let me turn that off and see if it's any better. Hello, Panda. Good to see you. How are you? So is that better, Bridget? Okay, I'm gonna open this box. I want to open this box first because I've been waiting to open it. If I can figure out. Oh, it has been opened. It's magnetic. It has been opened. It's got a magnetic lid. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, they look like little booklets. Yes, how are you and Michael today? I hope you guys are good. Don't get overheated. Okay, I'll turn it back on in a minute. I do have a fan over there. Oh, wow. These are all mixed up. Okay, card number 1 is Madison Avenue. Here's what the scarf. What I want to know is if anybody would make these. Or would anybody wear these? This is cute. This little scarf is cute. I think the hat's a little too tall. I would do it shorter. Okay, that's number 1. They're out of order, you guys. Okay, here's A. We have, these are laminated cards. Standard weight system, abbreviations. It's got the contents, the designers. You wouldn't either, Shad? What a surprise. Okay, here's there's number 2. Hollywood and Vine. This is put out by Martingale Press. Red Heart, TLC, and Patton's Cha-Cha. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3. I gotta flip through them to find them. Here's number 3. Newport. Shells with a variegated yarn. And here's the shell pattern. Yeah, I like the scarf. I would just do I like the hat. I don't like this edging. I would just do a different edging. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4 is called Chelsea. It's done in blanket yarn or velvet, maybe velvet. Looks like a back post. Thick and Quick Chenille by Lion Brand. Back post. Okay, what was that, number 4? Was that number 4? Now we want number 5. Veil on the Slopes. We've got a mesh. That does look like a ski hat. How are you, Panda? How are you and Michael? We all want to know. This is Tweed by Tacky Yarns and Fun Fur by Lion Brand. That's the scarf pattern. Number 5. Okay, I gotta have that air. Here's number 6. It does, and I don't think it says that. There's no like notes on here. But yes, you could, because you use a tie and go through the eyelets. So you definitely could use it like a messy bun. This one is Windy City, Chicago. There's a texture on here. I don't know if y'all are seeing that. There's a texture on the hat and in the center of the scarf. Can you see that texture? Only 99. We are at 102. That looks like, that's Woolies by Lion Brand in the color wood. They still make that color, I think. All right, number 7. Pennsylvania Avenue. Cheryl did one like this not long ago. '89 in Southeast Idaho. This one they used Patton's Astra, which is a 2-weight, in 2 different colors. Okay, number 8. What's everybody working on? We've got a hat and a brimmed hat this time, a Tennessee Hills. Tennessee Hills, Tank. Tank says 82 and raining. Shed says trying to stay cool. Tank says ribbed cuffs for another shrug. Ah, so you make the cuffs first. This is made with Jiffy by Lion Brand. She says not on her heel. It's a good texture. I like the idea of this though. You could use a regular scarf to put around this hat. So possibly do it in I think the color makes a big difference here. This is not, just doesn't do much for me as far as the color, but a nice soft yarn and a pretty color. Okay, that was 8. Ooh, I don't know if they're all in here. This is 9. It's called Rodeo Drive. It's Granny's. Hello, Cheryl. I'm showing hat and scarf sets. It's right up your alley. This one they used Astra by Patons. It is a sport weight yarn. Okay, that was number 9. Number 10 is called Paris. I like this one. It's a little bit more dressy. There's a glare. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find a place where it's not. Oh, is that better? This one was using Plush by Red Heart. Now, I don't think they make that anymore. You could use Red Heart Soft, probably be the same thing. It's a 4-weight. Okay, number 11. Yeah, we're missing a couple of cards out of this box, but that's okay. This one's On the Boardwalk. I like this. This is fun. I like the scarf. I don't know about the hat. What do y'all think of the hat? Plush again, and then Amour by TLC. Yes, this is the box, but I don't think all the cards are in here. All right, that's number 11. This is number 12. This is called Fun City. This reminds me of Krista at the Secret Yarnery. These colors. And then here is what that texture looks like. It's a drop stitch. They used Red Heart Kids. Which is a 4-weight and a G hook. That is really fun though. I like that. That was number 12. Woo, I'm throwing them. Okay, number 13 is called On Broadway. This is On Broadway. Here's what to do with your fur, Cheryl. There you go. On Broadway. Oh, excuse me. They used Karen Chenille by Crystal Palace, Cotton Chenille, and Tingle by Crystal Palace Yarns. Crystal Palace Yarns. Okay, number 14 is called Denver. That's different. That's really different. It's an hourglass shape with baubles. They use Noro Curion, which is a number 4. Noro. Well, you'd want to wear the Noro in Denver because it's cold. Okay, this is what you wear in Vegas. It's a real open chain-like stitch. This is Las Vegas. Actually, it looks like only 2 rounds on this one. What is that yarn? It's a 6-weight yarn. It's Jacquard by Lane Bergosia. Never heard of Lane Bergosia. Six weight. Okay, number 16 is called Springfield. And if you guys are wondering, this is the box. Hats and scarves. And you know, I have the knit one. And I would almost bet you that it is the same exact concept box. Okay, number 16, Springfield. That one's kind of cute. They use that ribbon yarn for this one. See, that's that ribbon yarn. And then they have it hanging down here. That's kind of cool. They call this Cotton by King Tut and Tormina by Mondial. Okay, 17 is Staten Island. Staten Island. That's not bad. It's a nice texture. Super Saver Multicolor by Red Heart. Watercolor is the color of that yarn. I don't think they make that color anymore. I don't think they do. Okay, so we don't have an 18. We just have a 19. This is the last one. It's called Berkeley. Okay, how many of these do you think you guys would make? The yarn is by Crystal Palace. It's called Choo Choo. Interesting. And I see at least one here that isn't in the box. So this was not a complete box. Shad says none of them. Shad's not making none of them. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a little disappointed. I mean, it is older though. Okay, let's see what's in these bags. Let's start with this one. There's a project in here that looks like it's a knitting project. Now remember, I got all of this stuff plus everything else that was in my haul from the thrift store for $7. They stapled these closed. I'm gonna take these staples off because, yeah. Oh my goodness. I have no idea. Hi, Roxanne. Roseanne. No idea what was going on here, but this is an entire ball of that. It's like an edging. I don't know. Anybody know? Doesn't smell bad. Got this one. We were making a towel, it looks like. Hey Chris, good to see you. Is that pin hair? Is that pin hair crochet? I do not know. This is knit. This is Magic Skein, ready to knit. No balling or winding, draw yarn from the center. Crip set, super resilient. Bear brand, super spun nylon, anti-shrink and moth proof. There's a sticker on it. The Fair H250 65 cents. Net weight 1 ounce. Super spun nylon. Should be knit to a gauge of 8 or 8.5 stitches to the inch. A 100% crimp set nylon, washable colors. Okay. There's that one. There's a scrap. This looks like a DK weight. There's another scrap. That looks like a 2 weight. This is what this one is being made out of, because this is what it's attached to, I believe. Nope. That's what this one's doing. This one is Luxuria by Murella Sports. 2 ounces. This is a Bernat product. Washable color, virgin, 50% virgin wool, worsted. It's not worsted weight, it's worsted wool. Did you ever get moved, Chris? Luxurious master guide. Okay. 50% crimp set nylon. So it's wool and nylon. It says by Emil Burnett and Sons Company. So E-M-I-L-E, Emil Burnett and Sons Company. A previous name for them. Okay, so that's what this one's being done with. And then there's that one, and those are the same size. And then these are the same thing. So all of this is the same size here. But this one is different. This one is like a DK weight. Ah, I understand. So this one is not attached to anything, but it looks like it's being made with this one. So probably what I will do though, this is just going to get cut right here. And I will use this probably in journals like on the outside of a journal and stuff. And then I will, Mr. Fiber can take this, or I'll take it. Won't take 5 minutes. Take that out. Well, that's that bag. That was kind of fun. That's the white bag. All right, then there's this bag, which is small. Smaller than that one. Smells a little old, but not nasty or anything. So these have just been stored, probably, they almost smell like they were stored in like a cedar cabinet or something. Taking these staples out. I'm on blood thinners, so I don't need to be stabbing myself. Okay, this one's a little dirty. It's got like some dust on it or something, like little pieces of paper, like plastic, almost like it had a old wrapper that fell apart, you know, really old plastic. This looks to be, see, it's got like a little bit of dust on it right there. Maybe even like a fading. Looks very similar to that white in size. I'd say this is also, I'd say this is sport weight. That's probably what that other is. There's another one of those. This is the Dawn nylon. American thread. 100% virgin crimp set, anti-shrink, moth proof. Baby green. Yeah, that's what Wendy was saying. It's good to see you, Wendy. It's good to see all of you, and to all of you that are lurking, I see you and I thank you too. Thank you for being here. All of you. 3-ply, 1 ounce. Oh, see this one. Ugh. This one looks like it got something spilled on it. That's the same. Right, Panda? Yeah. Yeah, Dad's doing pretty good. He is. He's a little bored. I've got him reading, which is helping do something a little different besides watch TV. This is what that looks like. So there's 3 of those. I think I will probably put them, I have one of those bags. Hi, Crochet Queen. How are you? I have one of those laundry bags. I may wash them with towels, and then I probably won't dry them though. Yeah, and then lay flat, let them sit out. I don't know, we'll see. They're all about the same size, you know it? Now, what I really wanted these for, I'm gonna have to go over there and get the book, but that vintage magazine that I'm gonna be using to do those shawls and stuff, he's been reading Westerns, and I know that he likes like the war stuff. Hi, Nick. How are you? Good to see you. But sure, I will ask him about that. Okay, there's some ribbon in here. It's a very interesting ribbon. Got a color on the outside. Pretty good amount of that. That's who he's reading now, Tank, is John Stone. I've got him, he's on the, I need to go back to where I got the last books. The thrift store in Abilene that had the books that I got had some more of them, and I didn't know if he would read them, and now he's reading, so I'd really need to go back and get them. So there's some ribbon. That'll go with my junk journal stuff. There's a receipt. This came from the thrift store. There's a receipt, the 23rd of October from 1970. $2.34 plus 11 cents tax, $2.45. Cannot read where it came from, but the 23rd of October of 1970. That will also go in with the journal stuff. I don't know. I don't know if he will. Some cord. And then here is a, this must be like a sample. That is wild. I'll just have to ask him. I don't know. I don't know if he's ever read or watched any of that kind of stuff. It's called Bernat. It says it's Bernatized. I know, right, Wendy? This is 20 yards, virgin wool worsted, Bernat Bob O wool, Bob O wool, Bob O wool, like a bobbin. That's wild. And then here's another one in a baby yellow. And the rest of these are all, oh, here's a peach color. And see, it has part of the label in there. And the rest of them are all scraps. But they're the same weight of yarn. I'll hold it up for you. See, these are all scraps. All the same weight of yarn though. Looks like. Yeah. There's a little bit of trash in here that I'll have to go in and clean out. So I'm going to set that aside. Put those two in with it. All sport weight. There used to be in Hancock here, yes. There used to be one here. Hey, Joan. Yeah, like a scrappy blanket. This is, I think I'm gonna put this in there too. I don't know though, this is, I almost hate to because this is vintage, you know it? Okay, here's the last bag. And I could see that there might be some more of that in there. These staples are the death of me. Yes. How was your trip, Joan? Did you have a good trip? I hope you had a good time. All right. It's sail yarn. Absolutely, Wendy, glad to help. It flared your fibro. Ah. This one is by Spinnerin. It's Spinnerin by Sail. And it's sport weight. Hackensack, New Jersey, Spinnerin Yarn Co. Hand wash, rinse well in cold water, roll in towels to remove excess water, lay sweater flat to dry. Do not stretch or hang. Bunch into shape, allow to dry thoroughly. $220 yards. There's one And then part of one here, one that got balled up, another one balled up, and some more. So that's all of it in the gray. That's quite a bit of that gray. There's at least maybe almost 800 yards of a sport weight yarn here in the gray. Okay, so we have two more of those, the Dawn yarn. It's this one. But these are a little bit different color. And then there's this one, which is it's a light steely blue. They smell a little musty. Dusty. A little dusty. Okay, then there's this piece, which is totally random. And then there's something else in here that I don't know. It's got to be a sport weight, but it's newer. It's not as old as that other stuff. This is newer. There's two balls of that. Also sport weight though, but this one's twisted. And there's like a light blue. And then these two colors. So I probably will set these aside and put these in a different bag, because these would make good a good project together. I could tell it's got some nylon. It has a sheen to it. It's got like a shine. Okay, now this is the book that I was talking about with the vintage patterns in it. And we had started this here, but then I had to take it out because I didn't understand it. However, this is the kind of yarn they used for these. A lot of these were done with this kind of yarn. Hi, Lori. I hope you're feeling better. Americana or twinkle fingering. I'm going to read you what some of these say. 2 or 3 ply yarn in white. 1 ply cone yarn, fine silver yarn, 2 or 3 ply yarn, it's like these. See, look at these. Well, yeah, well, I know it is a problem. Now some of them use a little heavier yarn, but like these all use this kind of yarn. So, okay. And I already had some of it in the closet that I put up in the closet so I would keep it in a separate place. Now I need to cake it all up, I think. I think I need to wash it and then cake it up. Okay, let's see. Let's look at this book. 20 hand, this is by Sandy Powers, photography by Tara Renaud, hand crochet designs for babies, newborn to 24 months, baby crochet. Wow, she was number 194 on Etsy's top 1,000 handmade Etsy sellers for 2011. Sandy's Cape Cod Originals. She has a Facebook site. Looking to see, it's put out by Sellers Publishing out of Maine, 2012, this book. Hi, Nancy. There's a party hat. There's a newsboy. There's a curly Q. This is cute. That's cute. They put the curly Qs on the edges of it. That's really cute. There's a shamrock, similar. That's the one from the cover, the shamrock. This one is the Woodland Long Elf hat. Nancy went to Hobby Lobby, bought some sparkly yarn, make more snowflakes. Okay. white, red, and Christmas colors. Look at this long elf one. It's got a vine. It's called woodland. It's got a vine running through it. This is a beanie with a sheep applique. I have a couple of snowflakes. I think I got them when I did we were passing a box around with Christy from Crochet Creations by Christy, and I got a snowflake. I don't remember who was making them though. This is cute. I've been wanting to make some of these. Baby bunting. A nice texture on that. Posy petal bodysuit and hat. Too funny. Oh, sorry you guys. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning today. This one is the sock monkey hat and diaper cover. That is too cute. They use Patton's classic wool. I think I could find something in acrylic. That is adorable. Cable hooded cardigan. Here's a pea pod. Two peas in a pod. This one, flower bird nest cocoon and diaper cover. Crochet couple projects with t-shirt. Oh, with t-shirt yarn. Huh. You know, I have never worked with that stuff. Oh, how you can do that, because my hands would kill me. Snowflake bird nest cocoon and diaper cover. This one has that fur on it. That's sparkle yarn too, actually. Okay, here's a blanket with dragonflies. You have to rest between every couple of rows. This one has dragonflies on it. You guys see that? That's a cool one. These are non-traditional colors. I don't know why I'm so tired. It's weird. Baby pram afghan. Here's a better picture. The other picture wasn't that great. This one's pretty good. I know, and I have some back here. I need to get it, don't I, Chris? Gracie says she's never bought t-shirt yarn. Here's a baby bib with a sheep applique. So you could do the hat and then the bib. Here's some girl booties. Yeah. Here's some boa booties. They look almost like boots. Those are both cute too. And then leg warmers. She's adorable, but I don't see how practical they are. So she's got her toes out. So I was thinking she's gonna fall, but she's got her toes out. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about those. That's it. That's the baby one. Well, there are some super cute things in there. I'm not mad at that either. Okay, let me grab some coffee. I can show you. I finished 2 beehives. They're both hanging outside. And I've been working on this hat. I've been working on the capelet. Yeah, it's always coffee time. That's right. Cheers, y'all. Here's the hat. I'm doing decreases now. This is all I have left of that one. And I have quite a bit left of this one. I'm doing fine, I think. This one is the Big Twist Static. It's a 5 weight. And then this one is a 5 weight. And it's from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed. It's a Donna yarn. And it's in my, yeah, it's bulky, number 5. It's in my Queen's Crafts by Bridget, the Tattooed Ladies. But yeah, I got 2 beehives done, and then I got, I know I finished something else. Well, I finished that scarf. That scarf back there, I finished that. What the hell have I been doing? Shopping? I did pull I printed the pattern for the Serdar, for the blanket for Serdar. You reminded me of that. I don't know why, Nancy. Dancing Panda Tree from High Crochet. It's Wednesday's okay, Wednesday's project, she says. Okay. Let me. Honestly, all of this gray and these, I could put those together. You know it? Let's see. Set my yarn, set my cup down on the yarn. They had all of this in 3 bags, but actually, you can almost put it all in one. The bakery live tonight, making the menu boards and the store sign. Cool. What else is going on? What is everybody else watching? If you want to put your channel, put the word teal, T-E-A-L, and Nightbot will drop your channel for you. I was working on the Star Trek scarf, but I had to take it out. I had a mistake. I was all the way up here. Had another like 4 or 5 inches done. And I had to take it all the way back to here because I had a mistake. That one is Michael's pattern. It's MBL crochet pattern. It is a Tunisian. I know. Yes, I want it to look right. And Mr. Fiber came in and he says, it's engineering colors. Uh-huh. I knew that. I wasn't even thinking about whose colors they were, just that they were Star Trek. Sending out tea from for your big celebration, the cow blanket, the alien project, live fantastical Michelle, and that darn animal blanket. Yes. I saw something about a plant. You got the Chow Goo ones? Which ones did you get, Joan? Yeah, he knows. He knows where they are. Oh. I have the Chow Goo Tunisian, and I have this set Chow Goo. Oh, it's Chai Goo. I say Chow Goo. I have some other things stuck in here. They don't really fit that well. I think it's the 5-inch. A 3D chess set. Mr. Fiber would love that. He played chess with his dad, and we have not played because I am not good at chess. I would only serve to frustrate the hell out of him. I have that set. My brain don't capiche chess. But he and his dad, and he's actually a very good chess player. You got the yellow shorties, the blue ones, and the 6-inch DPNs. You already have the Fortes #2 set, okay. But you have the #5s. I thought about getting the short ones. This is the DPN set, but it's the smaller ones. So these are the, for socks, 0 to 3.25. This is the set I have. Oh, I don't know. You know, maybe the grandkids one of these days. I could see my grandson Oliver being one who would enjoy that. He's a little bit more geeky, little geekier than Solomon. The sock DPN, and that's what you ordered. Okay, yep. That's all I have. I have thought about getting the shorter, the smaller set, but honestly, I have a lot of fixed circulars also, and what I've been doing is ordering one-offs or buying one-offs when I need them. That is just too cool. He would just love it because it's Star Trek. He would love that. I hope I didn't miss anybody's comments. Okay, do you guys want to see this book, The Once Gained Wonders? I could just kind of run through it and not like show every little thing, because it says there's 100 projects in here. They have, okay, they have some for thread. There might be some to use this yarn for. There's a trivet. And by the way, this is by Judith Durant and Edie Ekman. Oh, so it's different because it's 3D. Ugh. What is that game? What is that game, Panda, that Tuvok plays? There's a pineapple belt. There's earrings. There's a necklace. I'm on the last season. I'm on the very last season of Voyager. Your Parisi squares, yes. I don't know what he's after, but he's getting it. He's drooling too. This makes me so funny. I know he's chasing something. Okay, here's a scarf. This one is lace weight. And it says they used Madeline Tosh Prairie, 840 yards in the color Sequoia. Now he's halfway growling. Ooh, Wind Valley muskox. Y'all remember I used that, the Kiviet? The gratitude scarf. You gotta go. See you later. This one has beads. They put beads on the picots. It's a Mobius. Give Michael a hug for us. They used Fly Design Cashmere, merino and cashmere. Okay, I'm just gonna flip through. Practice Makes Perfect Scarf by Beth Graham. Using Dream in Color Smooshy sock yarn. So one skein of smooshy sock yarn would make that. Oh, it's fun, actually. It's tedious though, Nancy, but it's really kind of fun. It makes you feel all fancy. You'd be fancy Nancy. Autumn Camouflage using Zitron Superwash. Be careful, Tank. They told us we might have to watch for flooding. It's not raining here, but I'm wondering if they did that because other places are getting it like you. This one's done in a fingering weight yarn. I like this one. This one is done. What is this one done? Kramer yarn sock, cotton and acrylic. The Sea Breeze Shawlette. Just being a pill. Lots of shawls. This one is a shrug. What is this? Secret Garden Shrug. There's no way. It wouldn't, one skein would not be enough. I could do 2 skeins and then put them together. They're showing, yeah, the width of this is only 29.5 inches. That's done in Noro. We call that air fryer shit. I really am being a pill today, aren't I? Yeah, we call that air fryer shit. Autumn leaves shawl. Ooh, I like the pattern on this. I like this pattern. If you guys can see those. Okay, here is a whip project bag. That's fun. If you wear it on the front, you can work on your project. Here's another one made with Tunisian stitch. It's a little pouch. There's an idea for you, Michael. There's a little pouch for your project. Made in Tunisian stitch. Here's the schematic. Okay, shell stitch fingerless gloves. A dice bag, yeah. I think he was working on a dice bag. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was he working on a dice bag? Okay, then we have doll clothes. 18-inch doll clothes that would make, you know, a lot of this sport weight yarn that I bought today would be really pretty on dolls. I think they used to make doll clothes out of that all the time. There's some really cute ones in here. Then there's a V-stitch sundress for a little girl. What did they use for that one? Southwest Trading Co. Tufutsi. Superwash silk and cotton. French toast with maple sugar jacket. 12-month-old. Headband, fingerless gloves, spring garden dress. Here is a Elliot the Elephant baby bib. That's cute. That is cute. A Star is Born. There's baby booties. These look like little Mary Janes. You got an order for an Imkin? Oh, I know those are really popular. That Imkin book is very, very popular. I haven't tried any of those. Placemat. Is this giving y'all ideas for your one-off skeins? Okay, this one Collage Riveting Sport 100% recycled yarn made from recycled blue jeans. It's 95% cotton and 5% other, which would be like Premier. And it's a yoga mat bag to carry your yoga mat in. Here is, oh, this is what Tank's making. It's a shrug. With arms. Do we have hats? We have socks. These are some cute socks. Those look like an easy construction. I could do those, I think. Bernat Jacquard. So that's the version of like the yarn I just sent you, Roseanne. Like the croy sock. It's nice and fluffy, is it, Joan? It's not been flattened out. Pixie hats. These are cute. Those are little pixie hats. Do they have a newborn size? It says baby toddler. It's a toddler hat. Oh, that blanket. Hello, Samantha. Good to see you. That is the log cabin blanket by Robin, Hooked by Robin. And I used all worsted weight yarns with hand-dyed worsted from Donna at Crystal Skies Hand Dyed. Hair scrunchies. I know that's what Cheryl makes, a ton of that stuff because she has a lot of scraps. There's like 5 different versions there. Pillows. Okay, now we're in the 4-weight. There's a fan scarf. Oh, thank you for asking. And then behind the chair, this one here, this one is my pattern. That is my Willow Arches pattern, and it's called the Willow Arches Redo. And you can find that in my Ko-fi shop. You made a mess trying to clean up. Neck warmer. These are great for one skein. Waffle weave scarf. Neck warmers, hats. Okay, here's the Jamaica bonnet. Yes, Stash Busters, absolutely. And then the Montana hat. It's got a nice weave around the outside. I like that one. I'm skipping some. Um, this one's called Around the Post. That's an interesting texture. That looks knitted. Around the Post by Deb Swinsky. They used Barocco Vintage. That's acrylic and wool. 4-weight. Hi, Mimi. There's sweet Mimi. She made it. Dancing Poppies Mini Bolero. Mesh bags. Other bags. Blankets. Toys. Oh, this one's cute. Hi, Becca. This one is called Sweet Kitty. Sam the Big Bottomed Bunny. And then there's Niles the Crocodile. That's a cool one. That's cool. Bernie the Bunny. Looks almost like a sun bunny. Do you have trouble reading patterns? Oh, I have trouble with some patterns. I'm dyslexic and they don't always click. This one is called Robotic. Then there's a lobster. These are all using the 4-weight yarn. There's a Tunisian pot holder in here. Most of your cottons are a 4-weight. That is a cute lobster. Okay, now here's the bulky weight yarn. Mobius cowl, button flap cape. That's probably a child size. That's brown sheep burley. I have something made out of that. Wristlets. Remember when we made the gloves? Hats. Okay, this one is an interesting pattern. It's a men's sport headband. I think Mikey did one similar to this. See how it's bigger? It's bigger on this one side. I have those too. A tea cozy. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's it. I hope that gave you some ideas though. Now there are other books in this It's like a series, if you will. Hi, Maribel. Let me show you what they look like if you're interested in this series. So in other words, this is not the only book. There are more. This is the one I'm in with the baby booties. That is good. There's a lot of good stuff in that book. I think that's all I have for you guys today. Yeah, we haven't seen Chris in a while. Okay, I'm gonna go and turn all the lights and stuff off because it's still pretty hot. And I'm gonna cake up. I did assemble my cake winder. Let me show y'all. See, I assembled it right here. And I have the attachment to put on the serves as out. I have the little attachment to go on there so I can wind up some cakes. Thank you, Chris. But I can't stop yawning today. I don't know why. I have done a lot. I cleaned the shower while I was in the shower. You know how we do, so that we don't get our clothes wet. So I cleaned the shower and cleaned the bathroom. I dusted the whole thing the other day, top to bottom, cobwebs up on the ceiling, all that stuff. And then I fixed something in the yes, it's the knockoff. Did you get the knockoff, Becky? It's not the Stanwood. It's the knockoff one from Amazon. And then I have the Dick Pics one also, which is like my number one. This, I really have enjoyed this because it's one of the stretch ones. Well, I can't stop yawning, so I'm gonna let you go. Maybe I'm not breathing hard enough. What did you do, Mimi? Not over Kim. Oh, yes. I was trying to think. We've had David and Kim. There's Wanda, Rolling Through Life. We have lost so very many. Yeah, I think I'm not, they say if you're not breathing all the way, like you're not filling it up, it will yawn. I don't know. Either that or my medicine is worn off, my painkiller. It could be the painkiller wearing off and then I'm dropping. The Spanish lady? What Spanish lady? Her daughter? The Spanish lady's daughter. No kidding, Kitra. It is harder the older you are to get up. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. I love y'all, and I really appreciate you for coming in and spending some time with me. I'm sorry I don't have any more makes for you. It just is what it is. I will get to it though. I am working my way down on some projects. Like I said, I stopped to make beehives because the bees are crazy around here. All right, good to see you, Chris, and everybody. Take care. Have fun today. And I'll see you again soon. All right? Thank you.